Welcome guys. Saturday. Emma's at work. Amber's potting on herbs. So I'm going to put some in these tubs here for around the allotment. And I'm going to do a big one so I can take it home. Because Emma's always needing herbs round home, and they're always round here when we need them. So I'm going to do that big pot. So I've got fennel, which is looking alright. I've got some dill.
You've got a mini beast.
Coriander. Some parsley. The basil's not really doing much, but I might just squeeze it in there and see what happens. I'm not sure what else I might have in the polytunnel, so I'm going to go and have a quick look. I'm going to get these potted up and be a little surprise for Emma. I'll bring you back when it's done. Boom! Just like that, guys. So they're all in, all the way around the circle, and then the basil in the middle. It's not very big, but hopefully it picks up. I've done 3 pots round here with what I've got that looks decent. So fennel, dill and coriander. A few spares there, but I'll probably just compost them. Amber's been helping fill all the big pots. So got some stuff in the greenhouse to pot on. Some seeds to go in, beans and all that, so not sure whether to leave that till tomorrow. So until then guys, we'll fetch you back. That's how we started here in the allotment, Dave. Bacon, kettles on. Spinning around and I'll show you what I may be getting up to and hurting. So, we've just been around the allotment shop getting some canes. Only a couple, like, as you can see. So, thinking about setting up the bean poles. I'm not sure whether it's direct sow or sow in the greenhouse. Garden's looking well. All these are taking alright, but I've noticed on one of them something's been nibbling that one. So what I might do is get Emma to lift them up and put some coffee grinds around the bases of those plants. Did all this fancy with the off camera. I was going to truck these peas away, but we'll give them a chance. So yeah, we've done this little nice fence here. This is for the peas, although it is only 50 centimeters high. We're getting some pots and stuff here. And the lupins and various stuff that we've grown. I was going to take all these dandelions up, but I'll leave them for the bees for now. This area here, guys, I was thinking yesterday, the 3 sisters. So this is going to be our corn here. And I was going to cover it with the weed membrane. But I'm thinking now, 3 sisters, we'll get the corn, we'll get the squash, or the courgettes, or anything. Probably squash. And then we'll put the beans, some more spare beans up them as well, probably broad beans.
First harvests.
Second harvest, because I harvested them yesterday.
I know, but you know what I mean. It's our first batch of stuff like that. And it tastes lovely.
The dahlias have taken all right. Thank you very much to Gary from the Garden Novice for those. I'm really grateful for them. So that extends the lady garden by another 10 to 12 feet. It's got to be pushing 12, 24, 36 foot bed now. All of the rocket and the lettuce is taken off. Pak choi's looking good. The onion family's looking healthy. Some of these leeks, the garlic's looking a little bit yellowy though, I'm not sure. I've fed them with a pellet. But everything else is looking alright. Radish is looking good. And our second zone of onions there. So yeah. So today, with the canes, I might set up a couple of teepees, show you how I used to do them with my boys back in Newcastle. Make them so the bands can sit in there and chill out the sun. So I'll show you how I do them.
Chives are edible.
Chives are looking gorgeous. Tons of flowers starting to form on them now.
They're edible.
So I'm gonna go, guys, have this coffee, have this bacon sandwich, and we'll fetch you back in a bit. Right guys, teepee time. Sure, these are for the beans. We're doing French beans, Cobra, and runner beans. Tender Storm, I think. So we're using 8-foot canes. What I've done is I've used this, what Amber's got, to measure the circumference. So we've made this 4 foot. I'll just spin you around this way. We've made it 4 foot around. So little one can climb in. I did it with my other boys in Newcastle. Just keep going with the canes, baby.
I'm just trying to make sure it's spaced
I've
out.
halved them, so that's enough for 2.
Huh?
I've halved the cane, so that should be enough for 2 teepees.
There's 13 in there now.
Keep going.
I'm just trying to get them spaced out properly.
So we're putting them all the way around. But left quite a big entrance. So we're going to tie them at the top once we get them all in. And then we'll use the string to go all the way around for the beans to climb up to get them going. So we're going to do that one there. That's going to be for the runners. And we're going to do one here. That will be for the French. Been having a look at the spud patch today, guys, getting loads of them through now. Loads of them on the other side as well. A lot earlier than last year. Last year, by the time the potatoes came through, was absolutely full of weed.
I'm sure there's Livingston daisies going in there and all that.
There's loads of plants growing that look identical to Livingston daisy. I might use the Google app and have a look. Google Lens, if anyone's interested. If you use Google Lens, it will identify anything. So there's a little helpful tip.
Not always 100% accurate though.
So I'm going to go and give Emma a hand with this, because How many's in there?
14. I don't think we need to fit any more in really, 14.
Yeah, because we're going to probably grow. We'll probably grow 2 to 3 per cane.
But to be fair, they weren't that close when we did the thing last year, and they
Bloody
managed.
wild. It was mint though. Wait till you see it when it's fully grown.
Yeah.
Mint. My kids used to love it. They used to just sit in there and read books and hide in there to eat the strawberries. Don't give anyone ideas.
She will, you know. That'll be our favourite strawberry eating spot. And she'll have 2 to pick from. We need to get a little bit of carpet then, don't we?
I'm going to use some of the fabric in there. So we'll bring it back in a minute, guys, and we'll show you how we progress. Stay tuned. There we go, guys, one down. Put the string round to help the plants climb a bit in the early stages. Wheat fabrics down, made a little entrance there. 14 canes in total. I'll just move back a bit. Yeah, 14 canes all the way around, 8 foot high. It's going to be mint. We're going to sow the beans today, but not in the ground. We'll do that inside, and then we're going to build a twin there.
Solid. Not going to go anywhere that way.
So
I'll bring some books up with you, Amber.
we'll quickly show you how we did this on the other side, and
I actually like this.
shall bring you back.
I don't.
So we've got 2 little sticks with a bit of garden wire in between. That is about 2 foot. So we're going to mark one in the centre.
Whereabouts was that one?
Needs to be further apart than that for the beans to go in. Bit more. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Go to the path again.
What?
The other path behind you. So come to me a touch more. See about there. So we just use this. Mark out a circle. Spraying, guys, if you've got kids. She likes getting her ass in the shot. So there's your centre. And if Amber wants to get in the middle and stamp it down a bit.
Down the middle.
You alright, David?
Push it down.
Yes,
Make you one of these. Two to choose from. No, not in the circle though. See the circles. Nice.
I want to do it in the middle as well.
The big strong ones to the front, eh?
Yeah. Quite wide. Bit wider. Bit more. Yep.
Like there.
Touch more.
That's massive compared to that one.
Yeah, okay. That's about the same.
Yeah.
So start off making the entrance. You don't have to have an entrance, guys. We're doing this for Amber. So obviously if you didn't have the entrance, you could probably get another 3-4 plants on there. And then just start spacing them out. Once you've spaced them all out where you want them, push them in the ground a touch. And cable tie at the top. like so.
I think that's enough.
We've used in the middle just the wheat fabric. I was going to use the sheet, but that's waterproof and water won't go through that to water plants, etc. So we just went with the wheat fabric. Fishing seat doesn't take long. We're using 14 canes. We'll probably put 2 to 3 beans on each cane. And we've put them here on this side because the back gets a lot more shade. It doesn't get as much sunlight throughout the day. In these gaps here between, we're going to put the courgettes. We've got green and yellow. And then across the back's going to be all pumpkins. So top bed brassicas. This is the spuds. Corn's going at the top, like I said earlier. Down here is going to be the kohlrabi, Swedes, beetroot, all in the rest of this bed, and all salad stuff here. So we've got the garden pretty much mapped out. Quite looking forward to this season. It's going to be good. So anyway guys, we're going to crack on. We'll bring it back and we'll get some seed sowing done as well. Right dudes.
And dudettes.
Last year we moved these beds around a few times. And one of the things we had grown in the bed was celery. So we took it out and we stuck it in that tub. And it's basically been in there ever since. I looked at it a couple of days ago. It doesn't look too bad, like, so I'm gonna stick it back in.
That's been through the whole winter outside as well.
I'll stick it back in and see what happens. If it grows, then the result.
Careful. Don't worry, I've just said he fell over the parsnip bed. How many are you putting in? Come on, this way.
That now will do. Just squeeze the
Yeah.
rest in.
It's up to you.
That will half. It was looking mint, wasn't it?
Last year?
So we pulled it out and then
Aye.
knocked it right back.
Because we used to have these where the greenhouses are now. And obviously as we started building the allotment up, we need to move stuff around to be able to accommodate for the greenhouses. So unfortunately the celery didn't fare too well. Even the lettuce didn't last, did it? Didn't like being moved at all. Amber, you can't put chairs in there. No. Because you'll piece the fabric, darling, and it'll be ruined. So, yeah, missus, put that chair back.
There we go.
Oh.
Give that a little drink and then another drop off the list.
Do you know what, that soil looks really bad on the camera.
Yeah.
Look at it.
I'm not spending all day saving it. Because there's probably about 200 litres in there. If not more. I think there's about 3-4 barrels in there. So, we're going to get these beans sown today before we leave.
Yeah, because they're both done now.
Looking pretty
Look,
decent. Like.
Sure. Beep, beep. Yeah. Are you happy, Amber? Yeah. She's got to pick between the two, which one she wants. So, Amber. That's her sleeping one apparently, and that's the one she's going to read books in.
That's why I put the kneeling thing in, because it acts like a pillow.
Well, you can't stay in there though. So how happy are you? Yeah.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Daddy.
I would say probably 11 out of 10 myself, eh? So, I think that's going to be a short and sweet one.
Yeah.
Today, guys, you obviously don't want to see me sow more seeds, and
No, I'm sick of seeing you sow seeds.
we've got a little bit of potting on to do with peppers and stuff. We need to put on the Swedes desperately. There's a load of sunflowers need potting on as well, tons.
I think they're ready to go out.
Really.
They were
Says
about
May.
that. Were about that height when we put them out last year, though.
Says May on the internet. So, not them ones anyway. The ones in the greenhouse I'm on about. Anyway, guys, for now, that is me. Shall see you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe. It's just down there.
Yeah.
And, catch you all later.
Bye.